CORE4.
So you're all dads. What would you say is the best part of being a father?
For me, it's just knowing that you have people that are looking up to you and trying to follow in your footsteps. Being able to teach them something and it manifests, that's always been great, to see things, come into fruition, things that you want from your kids and things that they want for themselves, and you helping them, figure it out and achieve what they want to do.
Just to piggyback on what Paul said, I mean, just the aspect of looking at, younger me looking up to me, it kind of, inspires and motivates me to be a better person.
Elijah, I've seen you around the gym with your kids, and you seem to really enjoy spending time with them. What would you say is the best part of being a father?
Same, man. Just being able to, be in their lives, teach them things that we wasn't fortunate enough to, be taught, growing up, and just to be able to be in their lives, and have an impact on, their development, their maturation.
The love that you have for them, and the love that you receive back from them is, that's everything to me.
Do you have any funny moments, stories that really stick out in your mind when it comes to being a dad?
Man, I got countless stories. My daughter, she's a character. She's probably, the most animated kid I've ever seen, other than Pilar, Paul's kid, and Cammy. I guess they all pretty animated when I think about it.
There's so many. I mean, it's hard to choose from. As a father, you try to get used to, playing these imagination games with your kids.
She's trying to freestyle with me, and she's making songs up.
Make believe and tea parties and all that stuff. So for me, probably being silly.
Anyway, Mad Singers is this show where they put on these like mascot costumes, and it's like celebrities singing behind the scenes. Like, so you don't know who's actually singing, whose voice it is. So my son sits in the living room and he just tries to sing, and then he'll be like acting like he has like a costume on, and he'll be like, "Dad, guess who I am?" And I'm like, "You're my son, Princeton." He's like, "No," and he'll say like a celebrity's name or something. So, it's just, the imagination of these kids are just, really, awesome, and it's good to see, and you can count on, them to like, put a smile on your face when you're having a bad day. So, it's always a moment of, joy when I call my kids. So every day is a good moment for me.
So how good is your imaginary tea? What's your imaginary tea game like?
Man, it's on an all-time high right now. My daughter loves it.
As a dad, I'm best at,
kind of versatile. I could cook, whatever, do academics with the kids or whatever, but I got the youngest of the group. So I'm doing a lot of assembling things. So I like to think that I can assemble anything right now.
I try to be a good listener, and I try to be as playful as they want me to be. So I say I try to be well-rounded.
I have no clue. Yeah, right. So it depends on the day, to be honest with you. I think you have to be well adapt when it comes to these kids nowadays.
For me, it's mostly faith and imagination, right? Getting my kids to believe that they can do anything they want to do. Not stealing, their innocence,